Salvete discipuli. I am here to help you with your Henle first year Latin studies. This is exercise 53. And in this exercise, we'll be translating a couple of sentences with some new vocabulary from English into Latin. So let's go ahead and get started. In exercise 53, number 1, we have, he heard the shouting of the leading men. Okay, so I think the first helpful thing we can do is just review our newest vocabulary and see clamor, clamores is shouting or shout. And then princeps, principis is for chief or leading man. So leading men is right there and shouting is right there. He heard is a former vocabulary word we had, audiit, he heard. Okay, and a lot of times, like I've mentioned in the past, we'll see the verb show up at the end of a Latin sentence. So we're going to start with shouting. He is our subject. It's embedded within the verb audiit in Latin. So he heard who or what? He heard shouting. So I want to take this word shouting that we have, clamor, clamores, and I want this to be my direct object. It's going to be translated then into the accusative case, and it is singular. And then I have a of the phrase, right? And every time I see of the with a noun following it, I think that noun is going to be genitive. Okay, so we've got this phrase translated as a genitive, and notice men is going to be plural. So we're going to put that noun into the genitive plural case. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do shouting in the accusative singular, and then leading men in the genitive plural, and then put our verb audiit at the end. So, okay, clamor, clamores, that's a third declension noun. I want it in the accusative singular. So, accusative singular, M is my ending. Clamorem will be my first word for shouting. Okay, of the leading men, princeps, principis. The genitive plural is interesting because depending on some certain rules, I'm going to end it with or I'm going to end it with ium. In this case, princeps, principis. Each form of the nominative singular and genitive singular have different syllable counts. Okay, so that puts that out. The other test we would do is to drop that genitive singular ending, and if the last two letters of the remaining stem, princip, were two consonants, then I would do this, but that's not the case. So we're going to follow the declining according to Lex. We're going to follow the declensions of Rule 57. So of the leading men, genitive plural will be for the ending, principum. Principum. Okay, shouting of the leading men, he heard, audiit. And that is the Latin translation for exercise 53, sentence 1. Let's do one more from exercise 53, number 2. They killed the chiefs of the tribe. Okay. They killed. I'm going to look back again. Occiderunt, they killed. There's my verb. Okay, so that all together. They is embedded within that Latin word, and it is also the subject of my sentence in English. They killed who or what? The chiefs. And that is another way that we would translate this noun princeps, principis, and it is our it is our direct object, so it's going to be translated in the accusative, and notice that it's plural. They killed the chiefs, and then we've got an of phrase, of the tribe. This shows possession, so it's in the genitive singular form. Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and put our verb when we translate it to the end of the Latin sentence. So we'll start with the accusative plural form of the word chiefs. Princeps, principis, that's going to be declined according to 57, we already talked about, and I want it in the accusative plural. So that's going to be the ending es, e with a macron and s. So that will be principes. Okay, principes. Now, of the tribes, gens, gentis is in the genitive singular there. Gentis. And then our verb for they killed, occiderunt. And there you have it. There's the translation for sentence 2 of exercise 53. I hope this has been helpful for you. Have a great day.